What if someone you lost who had died returned? This episode of AfterBuzz TV is brought to you by the powerful and riveting new drama, Resurrection. You won't be able to stop watching or talking about it. Resurrection premiering on Sunday night, March 9th at 9/8 Central, only on ABC. You're not going to want to miss it.
Mr. Langston, did your son go missing, sir? I haven't. He's okay.
My son died 32 years ago.
What if someone you lost returned?
Daddy!
Honey, who is it?
Jacob. I'm coming home.
The television series event begins.
You're not the only one, there's others.
Tell the world.
Resurrection. Series premieres Sunday, March 9th on ABC.
You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Deacon.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Single Ladies After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Single Ladies After Show.
Yeah! Holla! What? Doug, are we
Back to Little John.
are we going 90s right now?
Yes.
Yes.
What's up, Ja Rule? Ja Rule is back.
Shout out to Ja Rule. That's just we giving them a little taste of what's going on next week.
That's my guy.
Hey, I did a Ja Rule video back in the day.
See,
I had
we didn't even go there.
It was so long ago. I had braces, okay?
And they still wanted you. They was like, listen,
They was like, keep your mouth
first
closed.
video girl with braces ever.
No, because I was like this on set.
Exactly. She ain't showing us what she doing down low. What up, y'all? What up?
You lying.
Welcome to another episode of Single Ladies on AfterBuzz TV, the After Show. I'm your host, Stephaune Wallace. We are going to get it cracking today. I'm with my peoples. Introduce yourself, mama.
What's up, everyone? I'm back. Jes Meza right here. Follow me on Twitter, Jes Meza, 1 S and a Z.
Damn, we want people following you and stuff.
That's why I'm trying to get some more followers. I'm trying to get verified.
You aggressive. Bryan S. Knight, what up?
Bryan S. Knight in the building. Hello, everyone. You can follow me on Instagram, SyphMJ210.
Yeah. I'm excited about this episode. We got some very special guests in the building. But before we get into all that, we're going to toss it to the booth and Daryl. Daryl, take it away.
Hey everyone, before we continue with tonight's after show, I want to tell you about a new show coming on ABC on March 9th. It's entitled Resurrection. Now this show caught my attention because it has a really interesting plot. It's basically about what would you do if you lost someone who had died and they came back to life.
Oh my God, I would freak out if my grandfather showed up on my doorstep like 15 years later. Oh my God.
Well,
I don't know if I'm excited, but I'm scared.
That's what's happening in Arcadia, Missouri. Basically, the residents of the small town are now coming back for the series premiere of the ABC new drama, Resurrection.
Well, you know, I think I've seen these billboards on the 405 a lot because, Omar Epps is in it, which I love him and I haven't seen him in a while. Mm-hmm. And I also saw Frances Fisher is going to be in it. And she's a woman who is she lost her 8-year-old son, and he comes back 32 years later, but he's still an 8-year-old boy.
That's crazy. I mean, that opens up so many questions for me. I mean, what would you do? I mean, are these the same people? Where they come from? What was the world like that they were in? Has the world moved on since they came back? I mean, there's so many things that pop in my mind when I think about this.
I mean, if you've seen the preview, just the preview alone is so powerful. It's like, I don't think we're going to be able to stop watching it, let alone stop talking about it here at AfterBuzz.
I agree.
It's kind of cool, though, because, I mean, I watch a lot of TV, but it's nice to see something that's not about zombies or aliens or anything that's already sort of been done. It seems like it's totally new and impossible to figure out what in the heck they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I love sci-fi, so this is what I think. I think I'm going to have a resurrection party on March 9th at 9 o'clock because this show is premiering on ABC. You guys can come over, just bring the popcorn and the Doritos, and we'll have a party.
I'm down.
Champagne, baby.
Yeah.
In case y'all fell asleep during all of that, ABC, March 9th. The show is called Resurrection.
Get 'em.
Make sure you check it out. It's going to be on at 9/8 Central. See that? I remembered that.
And
We got the resurrection of Ja Rule.
We got the resurrection of Ja Rule. That's what we talking about.
Tying it in.
Yo, I just want to give a shout out to two of our most loyal followers, Michael B. and Denise Wright. Thank you for hanging with us the whole time. You've been with us from the beginning. And we're going to talk a little bit about what y'all said online with our special guest today. Today, we actually have a special guest.
Tell them.
A cast member. Woo! This young man.
Surfboard.
Our guest has been giving us quality television since the 90s.
Wow.
He was like 10 years old then, though, so don't even trip. He's done stuff like Guiding Light, One Life to Live, Soul Food on Showtime. Y'all remember it was hot. 24. Jack Bauer in the building. No, we had Jack Bauer in the building. But, born and raised in L.A., I just want to say we brought the hotshot lawyer, Keisha's love interest off and on. Like I predicted.
Like you predicted.
Like I predicted.
Like he predicted.
Side piece.
Right.
VH1 Single Ladies and all you fans, y'all know him as Sean Clark. His name is Terrell Tilford. Y'all give it up.
What up? What up?
Yeah.
Turn up, turn down, turn sideways.
Turn up, turn out.
Turn
around. We just gonna turn around.
Right.
Look, back at it.
You know about that video girl,
Right.
Braces.
Hello.
Hey, don't be putting me in categories.
Don't she put herself in categories?
No, okay. Anyway,
She's like, I did this video. I was in this video.
I was like 21.
Huh?
Ish.
LAH?
Yo, I did a lot of music videos. I did Snoop,
See?
Dre.
What's
I did,
up?
No, I'm serious, I did a gang of videos back in the early 90s.
Hey, you got to get your face out
That's
there.
back when videos meant something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were paying something too.
Yeah,
they're paying
thank
a little
you.
bit of
I
money.
was just trying to pay some bills, all right?
I hear that.
Okay, I feel you. It's a lot of girls out there paying bills, especially on this show, Naomi.
Naomi.
But anyway,
Naomi. We got to get her.
Welcome, Terrell. Welcome.
Word.
Yes, I guess let's get into the episode a little bit, and then we're going to talk to you a little bit about some questions that the fans might have.
Absolutely.
But
I might have some questions myself, so who knows?
Yeah, please ask some questions. Please ask questions. Yeah, but this was an interesting episode.
Absolutely.
It was actually juicy.
Yeah.
It starts off with, let's talk a little bit about April and David and their ongoing off again, on again.
Love, hate.
You called it a situationship.
They definitely got a situationship.
You did coin that situationship.
I did.
So explain situationship, because we have company today. So
yeah, tell them.
You need to know.
Young.
No. Oh, okay. Well, a situationship.
She like, right?
I mean, it's basically where you're in a situation that's not a relationship, but you have something going on with that person,
right? Whether
it be physical, emotional, maybe even perhaps mentally or spiritually, but you got some kind of situation where you both aren't trying to take it to that level to say I'm in a relationship, but you guys are kicking it, so you in a situation.
Oh,
thank you. That's a relationship.
It got kind of deep a little bit.
Did you like that?
Well, when you got mental, I understood the spiritual, but mentally, you just took me somewhere else. I was thinking too much there. I don't know.
I feel like in a situationship, somebody always wants more, though,
yeah,
right?
Somebody
like
always
the girl
wants
or the
more.
guy. Somebody
yeah.
wants that.
It's inevitable.
I feel like it goes in levels. Like it's like this person wants more, and then it goes here, and then this person say, "Well, I want more," and then this person's like, "Nah, I'm cool over here." I feel like it's always like a roller coaster ride.
It's a setup. People throw out one little idea to see how the other person responds, and then based on that, then the other person may take it from there.
It's a constant game. I feel like it's a game of chess.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of hating, though, David said in this episode, he was talking to April. He said, I don't mean to be a hater. And I wrote that down because anytime somebody prefaces something by saying, I don't mean to be a hater.
You a hater.
They're a hater.
Or if they're like, I'm so not a hater.
But
you're hating.
Even if they say, I'm not trying to be rude.
Exactly.
No, you being rude.
You about to be rude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but it's like, dog, you're already rude.
I know.
Rude. Just slow your roll.
Just shut up. Just back it up. Back it up.
Fall back.
So April's, she signed Sergio. She's done a good job.
Yeah.
And David's a little bit jealous, I'm feeling like. Well, how y'all feeling about him?
I feel like you're dead on, except you can just take the little out of that sentence.
Basically.
He's green with envy. He's out of his mind. He's doing everything he can to obstruct that situation from occurring. He's sending this cat. Where he sending him to China to open for Don Ho?
For Enrique Iglesias.
Like I was like, wait, for who? What show did you just watch?
You gotta love it. That's a great move though. If a dude's got your girl locked up, he's like, I'm gonna put him on a plane.
God.
Ship him.
And I'm gonna make some money off it.
And I'm
Right?
gonna
Exactly.
and I'm gonna make some money off it. So he's sending this cat to Japan. He's like, yo, I got Shorty alone by myself again.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can even out the balance of this situation.
He's definitely
and he beat it up a little bit, right? Right away. Right away.
I love you. I hate you. I hate me too.
Yeah.
Let's have love, hate, sex.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta say though, that is the best sex.
You like
I was about to say.
Of course it is.
I was about to address the ladies.
Yep.
Y'all love some rough throw around to the wall. In the office, they might be looking.
Yeah.
They might not.
I didn't say the office. All right. I didn't say nothing about an office.
But
I just
you
said love, hate,
know what
sex.
I'm talking about, though.
I haven't been in an office lately.
I saw you in that office. Oh, never mind.
You haven't been to a doctor's or a dentist or a lawyer or
since the braces came off.
your cousin's school.
Hey,
but those PAs in those music videos, they get it.
Oh,
they don't have office.
I really don't appreciate
The
this.
PAs.
The PAs are getting it. Because,
at least give me some, let me be more of an opportunist. Like a PA, really?
The PA.
Casting, my bad. I'm sorry.
At least a casting. Yeah.
PA, you always think
CSA.
one day the PA could be
somebody.
The director.
The director.
Producer.
Producer. Something like that. I really want to talk when we're talking about April and David. They mentioned the P card and the D card.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all understood. We've all used it at some point. You being in the industry, Terrell. So you being in the industry.
Come on, you use that D card. I see it written all over that
Now,
face.
the D card doesn't mean that you follow through with an action, but at least gave off the swag.
Yeah.
It's exerting what you think is your power at that time. So you using, look, we all use what we got at various times for various things.
Absolutely.
So, and like my man said, if we're not bringing a little swag to it, then you ain't got no game.
Right.
So P, D, or Z.
I ain't letting nobody in my Z card.
You got to spit that hookah, pass a polygraph, spit that truth.
Spit
over
the
there.
truth. Omar even said that. It's funny that you use power because Omar said that in the episode. He said, you got to hold on to the power. He's talking to Raquel.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, hold on to the power. The power, the P-U.
SSY.
Thank you.
It was basically hold on to the power.
And I was like, dude, y'all ladies have it made.
You think so?
Can I say something here? Because it's funny we're talking about power.
Right.
Today, I was looking it up because they were talking about power on television. And I wanted to know what, everybody knows what power is, but I wanted to know what is the definition of power. There's many. One of the definitions of power is the ability to change or create someone else's behavior. The ability, that's exactly what power is. So when you're talking about using, your swag or using the P, you are changing someone else's behavior, which by default gives you power. It's really heavy.
And that's why they say it's
she
the strongest
she drunk
power.
in the
It's the strongest power.
Because
What?
Jess was listening to you
I
going
was like so
this.
intrigued.
No,
like, wait,
man.
hold up. What I gotta
Seriously.
do?
No, you don't have to do anything. This is what you just said.
Most of it begins mental first anyway. Anybody who's read the book 48 Laws of Power, it's all about manipulation.
Sure.
It's all about not letting someone actually know how much power you have. It's all about thinking, what would it say, never try and step into a king's shoes.
Wow.
Why?
If you can step into them, then you don't need to prove that you can fit them.
Why are you over here just blowing our minds?
Okay.
Look,
Is there a king out there?
I'm tearing up all my notes off that one.
Hold on.
Well, Oprah is coming out, right?
Can
They
all
promised
the-
me Oprah here. They said Oprah would be here.
Hold on. I'm making,
I just want to know, can all the kings please stand up?
there's not that many.
I know. That's why I said, y'all stand up so I can find
Y'all
you.
know typically I don't do this on camera, but I ain't gonna miss my moment. I ain't gonna miss my moment.
I'm over here making paper airplanes for this coming.
Listen, Oprah's my auntie. I text her.
Got you.
The Dubai.
Yeah.
And then Jet. So
layover at the.
But on the next, she said
Ambrose
maybe.
Well, she and Tyler, they're on their islands right now. It's all good.
Communicating from island to island.
Why'd you look like a meerkat?
I was trying to see Oprah's Island.
I know he did though, right? Why not?
I want to see Oprah's Island. My goodness, the power of the P card.
Wow.
And the D card. So being in the industry though.
Wow, all of a sudden you gotta come this way.
Well, being in the industry though.
No, wait, you saw that though, right? That was totally directed to me.
No, you were closest. You were just proximity right now.
Looking at you.
Jess.
Proximity right now. We were talking about power, and I'm looking at this episode. Literally, I think you even said it about Keesha, Terrell. You said she don't even have a job. That's power. She don't even have a job.
Doesn't have a job.
She lives an illustrious life.
And she's on her man.
Yeah.
She's telling him, basically, you need to be checking in with me about your business.
Wow. Is that not it? That's the definition.
I mean, that is power, but it can also be used as a weakness.
Oh, no, yeah.
You know, so I wouldn't say that that's 100% power. Power would be if she had her own shit going on and was telling him what's up when everything was on his dime.
Oh, it's masking the fear.
Yeah.
It's masking the fear of, wait a minute, we could lose the rest of the shit that we got right now. And, you know, the way it looks right now, we may not have too much more of it. So I really need to know what the truth of everything is. So I need to know if I need to call Sean and try and backtrack.
Hello.
Because Sean is
She's like,
balling.
I need to know if I need to recycle.
Because I need to make sure he doesn't take care of Naomi and pay that. Look at
we trying to go green is good for the environment. Let me know, boo.
My God.
I'm concerned about y'all.
This is a composter over here.
You feel me?
Right.
This is serious. Speaking of Sean, since you brought him up, Sean is well, before I say Sean, let's start with Naomi.
Can we talk about
because
Naomi?
we're talking power, we're talking about somebody using the P card, and
my God,
she is maybe the
abuses.
author of the P
she
card.
She doesn't use the P card, she abuses it.
You think so?
Absolutely. She's about to fall apart because she abused it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
well, she's already let you know that she doesn't have any standards to begin with. I mean, listen, she married Mac because
Deacon.
Just to get on.
Because Deacon said, yo, this is the rule right here, or whatever. But then she also had a relationship with Malcolm on the side.
Right.
Wow.
So she's already informed you well in advance what kind of person she is.
Well, I think in her mind, she's using the P card as an opportunist would, because she's just trying to make it to the top. And if she's got to use her P card to make it to the top, then that's what she's going to do.
Oh, sure.
Well, I have a question for Terrell, obviously, and for everyone else here. Does Naomi have a plan? What is her plan?
It didn't look like it.
Is she just
now
sliming and snaking through whatever it takes?
It seems like there are different. She's trying to navigate right now. It seems like that you're right. Those different ideas. Every single time that she thinks she has an upper hand on something, for every two steps she takes forward, she takes another step back.
Yeah.
So, the only thing she's kind of tripping.
Because what's his name said? Big Boss Baller said, "You can't undo a DA. Like you can't come back from."
You idiot!
You idiot!
Yeah, once you open up a case, murder was the case.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
And then we got Sean on the case. She tried to beat you with the, pay my bills, daddy.
That was awesome.
I love that you said, I can't be your sugar daddy.
Yeah.
And just shut it down right there. You did go back and get some more later.
Yeah.
But you did shut down the sugar daddy.
Didn't say the dessert wasn't good. I just said it might be fattening for me.
Did you like that when you got your sides and you saw that? Because it could have went either way. I thought for sure they were going to let her manipulate your character into you paying her bills and living with you. Were you happy as an actor to get that in your sides and see that they didn't go that route? I
was happy to read that in the script, but I was more concerned with me actually delivering that line.
Okay.
By itself, because that's a trap door there that you could throw it any kind of way, and my objective in it was to still bring some humanity to it, and to sort of, rather than, I can't be your sugar daddy, like I didn't want to throw her away as trash.
Sure.
Because I believe there's a sense of Sean that he understands her motive, but she's still a woman, and she's a gorgeous woman.
Beautiful.
And despite all of her shenanigans, there's a wit about her that in his dark moment of thinking, and again, I think of this very brief moment, Sean is thinking with the D.
Yeah.
Is that that he's going, damn, there is just something about this woman that, but in that moment right there, it's like, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, and he even says that. Your character even says that I'm not Mac. I don't have the same wherewithal to be able to take care of you like that. And I mean, her skin, face, lips, eyeballs are on 10. It's tough to say no to.
And I haven't gotten my retainer yet.
Your character hasn't gotten paid.
She ain't got no money.
That's right.
Oh wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's like, baby, I'm gonna pay you when I get paid. No, baby, you're gonna pay me for something now.
So he's working for free, waiting to.
Well, not totally for free.
Well, he's getting the pool.
He's taking a little payment, a little IOUs here, you know,
a little down payment.
Yeah, a little down payment.
It's a very good point.
You know, a little down payment.
You gonna swipe that P card?
Whoa,
She's using it.
I don't like that you swiped it.
I got platinum.
I don't like that you swiped it. Let's talk a little bit about Deacon, because he is the looming force. We should have like a sound whenever we bring up Deacon's name. Deacon. Like the Darth Vader.
Like the Darth Vader.
Yo, I thought that was from the movie.
Deacon is in the house.
Definitely.
Yo, Deacon, not only is he a gangster, but he's just like the original OG.
He's smooth.
Super swagged out, super smooth. Always a step ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And right
3 steps ahead.
3 steps. So he brings in Terrence and he brings in Malcolm. Malcolm's pleading, you know, and saying, listen, this is what I want to do. I want to cut ties. You know, we're going to, whatever I need to do, I'll even go to jail, whatever it takes. Mm-hmm. Let's cut ties here, you know, and leave my little brother out of it. We found out that Malcolm actually got into that whole Deacon relationship for Terrence.
Yeah.
Which was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, what wouldn't you do for your brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
To keep him safe.
Yeah, but in this entire time,
we haven't seen that side of him.
Yeah, they've been separate. Mm-hmm. You know, Deacon's always been disappointed. Deacon's always been, you know, Malcolm's always been disappointed.
Yeah.
And Terrence, and to see him go to bat for Terrence was huge.
Yes.
Huge to me.
It's a beautiful house of cards when you see the kingdom slowly getting stripped away. Mm-hmm. You know, they've been living high. Last season they flew off in the helicopter. You know, it was like James Bond. Even at home, I was sitting home watching that shit like, that's some pimped out shit. That's fucked up. I look like a little bitch on crutches right there. There you go, or whatever. You know, so it's a trip now to, you know, all this humbling and the vulnerability, and for you got a presence like Deacon, you know, and give it up straight up to Malik. You know, that presence right there. You know, but what's great is you got 3 brothers in a scene together, all fighting for something, and the thing is, everybody's got a different tactic by which they're doing whatever. So it's beautiful to see it, but it's even the way they're laying it out and just seeing slowly these little pieces just
peeling back the layers.
Do you think that's because, like you just alluded to, when you see the kingdom crumbling, do you think that's because you're looking at guys, and when the walls start to close in, you stick closer to your family, right?
Sure.
And I feel like that's what's going on there. And it really is nice to see on camera, to see those 2 guys like, hey, we're going to ride this out together. I like that.
Well, I think Malcolm knows that his brother has his back. You know, I think Malcolm knows that he would be there for him. And
you mean Terrence?
Malcolm knows Terrence.
Oh, Terrence has
that at the end of the day, if Malcolm needed Terrence, he would pull through for him.
Sure.
And I think, like you said, when it comes to family and when things start really trying to go down and the walls start closing in, you really do, you know, reach out to who you are closest to. And even if they've had their downfalls, it's like, at the end of the day, that's my blood.
Yeah.
You know, and blood is thicker than water. So that's how they're teaming up right now.
And Terrence has proven, I mean, he went to prison fully.
Did a bid.
For his brother.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He already knows he has his back.
He knows he got his back, yeah. And now we get to see the other side to that, the flip side of that coin.
Yeah.
He ain't no canary. He don't talk.
I ain't singing. Yes.
Apparently, Malcolm got a lot of people's got his back because Keesha kept her mouth shut too.
Yeah. Boss status.
Boss.
But has he destroyed that and fallen directly into my prediction?
That's
and pushed Keesha back into
like your
the hands of Sean.
No, but
we do predictions at the end of every episode.
I've seen it.
My prediction was you were gonna get Keesha back from like 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting on it.
That was my prediction too.
I said Keesha might dabble with you. She might dabble with you for a little bit, but she'll go back to Malcolm.
I didn't agree with that prediction, and I think they torched it today with Naomi's phone call. I was like, "Oh, you'll be here in an hour. Hold on, Sean. Why don't you come over and help me pick out some pen?"
Yeah, that is kind of messing my prediction.
Drops the pen.
The food's ready?
I know, right?
I gotta say, what a joy watching it with you as we're living live through that moment. It was awesome.
And I felt like you wanted to tell us. I was like, damn you for not telling us.
I do remember that moment, but the great thing about it is having shot this now 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
So much of it, we kind of forget sometimes.
Right.
And then when we actually see it on screen, it's like, oh, I remember. I can tell you like the time of night it was when we were actually shooting it.
Yeah. Wow.
Everything like that. In fact, the scene outside in the car, I was trying to get to a party. Straight up, I'm trying to get to a party. So they shoot this coverage with Keesha and all that, and they're like, "We're done." All that. So I'm running to get to the van, and all they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, we didn't get Sean's coverage." And I was like, "No!" So we break for lunch at 1:15 in the morning, and I'm hot. I'm walking around like, fuck this shit. I'm going, thank you for the job, but damn, I'm trying to get to this party.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So naturally, by the time we wrapped and all that, it was like 3:30 in the morning. I was like, all right, I'm just going to go home.
Damn, what
Party's
kind of party
over.
was this?
Hey, buddy, party's over.
No, we were shooting. We didn't finish shooting until 3:30, but this is Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because Sean doesn't actually get to go to the parties.
Yeah, never.
No, this was a party in Atlanta.
That you wanted to go to.
Terrell was trying to get to a party.
Right.
Yeah, so what kind of party was this that Terrell was trying to get to?
We on the internets. We can't talk about that.
Plus, we in LA, so it ain't. We couldn't even get there.
Right. Platform.
We missed it anyway.
No, while they're doing like this, I'm like looking around like trying to grab it.
I was gonna say, I thought it says bands, big them dance.
Bands.
I'm not gonna say me. I already know how y'all gonna do.
Damn.
See what comes out from the
No,
inside.
wait, he did all this.
As soon as he did that,
you did it first. You were slapping it. You were slapping it first. You were slapping it. I was paying for it.
Yeah, so was this the same night that we had the oil down scene too?
No.
I just want to talk about that scene.
Keesha just wanted to bring up the oil down scene.
No, we actually shot last week's Little Love thing the same night as this year because we shoot 2 episodes at a time.
Okay.
So they're like there was one day literally I shot I was going in one room, shoot a scene there, change clothes, go over the other thing while they turn the camera around, put back on the same clothes, go back. Honest to God, I changed clothes 12 times for 6 scenes in a matter of 4 hours.
I think Keesha wanted to ask you what PA rubs your chest down for those topless scenes of yours.
And if they're hiring. Is that how it goes?
I just kind of get in the bed and close my eyes and just put my head back. And while I'm taking a nap, they just do what they do.
And a little Asian dude comes in. He like, hey, hold on, hey. I said Keesha.
Right.
Keesha.
Right. But he is very cool.
Keesha on the show.
He has warm hands.
Right.
Well, Sean, since we got you here, I want to ask a couple questions. I was looking at your website, looking at a bunch of stuff that you've done, and just doing my own research. And I came across a few things that stuck out to me.
I know nothing about those things.
Going bad.
One of the things I saw, it said one of your greatest regrets was, or 2 of your greatest regrets, not traveling abroad during college.
Yeah.
And not learning multiple languages.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you today, have you now traveled and seen more? And did you learn any language?
So what kind of language do you speak when you're cursing me out when we're training? I'm trying to figure out what language that is.
That's Mandarin Chinese. Absolutely.
And you didn't even learn it. That just comes.
Right. like Rosetta just put a chip in my ass.
Because I thought he was bilingual for sure.
Right.
Duolingo just comes to my brain.
Right.
He's speaking in tongues, girl. That's the Holy Spirit.
Don't bring no church up in here, girl. There's nothing but heathens up in here. Don't you know?
No. So any favorite city that you've gotten to see now that you're not?
Rome. When I die, you're gonna spread my ashes in 3 cities: Rome, Brooklyn, and LA.
We have to do that?
No. No. His assistant.
The same one that rubs.
Get your assistant to spread.
my low dude.
I mean,
so
unless the spreading of the ashes comes with free trips, then I'm totally in for it. You got my flights to my hotel. I got you.
Just pick a city. It's all good.
Rome is
Brooklyn.
Yeah. So it's not just New York. It's specific.
No, the Brooklyn Bridge, actually.
Okay,
yeah,
Brooklyn
just
Bridge.
Toss my shit. I mean, you gotta think about it. Just be like, oh shit, this motherfucker want to.
No,
let's go eat.
No respect.
Nah, let's go to Junior's now. Get some cheesecake. Call it a day.
I love Junior's cheesecake. You speaking my language, man.
Give me some
That's
cheesecake.
the weakness. Tell him, Diddy, go give me some cheesecake. Another thing you said on there, you said, what do you, they asked you, what do you consider the most overrated virtue? You said honesty, and I'll explain later. This is your moment.
We're on the internet.
It is now later.
No, you know what it is? It's just, I just think that I think we put too much
emphasis.
Let me preface this, and we always say whenever someone says they need to preface something.
Yeah.
I'm self-professed heathen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I can start there.
Know
that
thyself.
way, everywhere from there, you just go up.
Right.
Hopefully,
Okay.
maybe never to heaven, but somewhere in
Just
the middle.
up.
Exactly. Up. No. No, I just think that I'm looking for the truth within myself more than trying to exert my honesty for you.
This guy. Who is this guy?
Preaching all night.
It's my thing, you know.
Yeah.
And my thing is, you know, when I hit 30, I was in a certain mind frame that thank God I wasn't in my 20s anymore.
Yeah.
When I hit 40, it was something beautiful, and a completely when you hit 40, no is just powerful. You just no. And I'm just real clear about that, and I'm fine with that. I'm gonna be 45 this summer, whatever.
You look awesome.
Stop it. Seriously.
No, I'm gonna be 45, and trust me, it's just.
God.
You know, I have a great relationship with the people in my life because they understand the way I work, and they understand that I tell them through all of my shenanigans and playfulness and shit talking and just everything that we do. I always joke with them, say, look, I'm creating memories for you.
For real.
You know, I'm living my life. So at the end of the day, when y'all tossing these ashes everywhere and all that, y'all can say, you know what? No matter what, at the end of the day, this guy was straight up 150 with us every step of the way.
I'm a Double T fan right now.
I love that. Yo, I got to get hashtag 150.
Yo.
Right.
That's how we got to live our lives. I love that. That's awesome.
What is this? This guy's awesome.
Speaking of living your life.
Oprah is going to make it next week.
Speaking of living your life, I saw a giant rooster tattoo. Is that real?
That is so real. And
Really?
It's extended, yeah.
He has a rooster tattoo, literally his entire thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if it was like, you know, a post or something.
I don't believe
Let's
it.
play show and tell.
See, y'all trying to
girls.
get people in trouble. I know it's the internet, but we don't go there.
You can just Google it. You'll
Google
see it online.
Or just imagine. Just do what you was doing anyway. Imagine.
Or just do what you were doing anyway.
I mean, usually when I tell people, I say, look, I've got a really big cock. Do you want to see it?
Ooh.
This is amazing.
And then I say, oh, you want to see my tattoo?
That's the next morning.
Hello?
You're like, you meant the tattoo, girl. My bad.
That is too much.
Sorry. Dude.
Oh my God.
I can't thank you enough. Thank you for being here with us.
Word, thank you.
You know, this is awesome. Hopefully just come back. I'd love to have you back. I think everybody out there loves having you. And you're one of the favorite characters on there.
You know, I haven't made it. I can't lead with that with a woman. So you know you haven't made it. I'll show you my cock. I can't do that.
You gotta have some type of IMDb credits.
Yeah, I gotta get my credits.
You better check my IMDb and then look at my cock on my thigh. It wraps around.
Would you like some ice cream?
That sounded a little young.
It sounded a little mistress. Will you be my mistress?
Will you be my mistress?
Yo, we got a ton to talk about from this episode. We're gonna continue it next week, but we have my man Terrell in the building, so we had a good time. Thank you again.
Yes,
thank you from everybody.
Yes, thank you
for being here.
I'm gonna do the little selfless shout out like y'all as well.
Yeah, please.
Yes. Terrell Tilford is Instagram and Twitter at the same time. So
awesome.
There we are.
Terrell Tilford. You can find me. I am more fire. Stephaune, I am more fire.
My Instagram is Jes Meza, JES1SMEZA.
Holla at me, Bryan S. Knight at CypherMJ210. Google me.
Hey, thank y'all for kicking it with us. We love y'all. Single ladies, VH1, After Show, AfterBuzz TV. What else can I say? Everything.
Everything.
We out.
Holla. Executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Boom.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.